about to head over to Takeo Spike's house and meet Patrick Willis and Takeo Spikes, and we're about to talk to them and
ask them some questions.
Yep.
That's it.
Bye.
Let's go.
I'm Solomon.
And I'm Dakota.
We're here sitting down asking Takeo Spikes some questions. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, I don't really have a favorite food. I love fish. I love a lot of different food. But my favorite food, I would probably have to say soul food.
Fried chicken?
I like fried chicken. But the reason why I like soul food because it's, see, I grew up in the country. And it was all like everybody on this organic tip right now. I grew up off organic food and did not even realize I was eating. You know, we grew our own greens, we grew everything. You know what I'm saying? So, everything, macaroni and cheese, you know how it is. We usually get it on Sundays, so that's my big treat for me.
What's your favorite pair of sneakers?
My favorite sneakers? Believe it or not, I like Prada. I love Prada sneakers. The reason why is comfort. I've been playing ball a long time, and you know, yeah, you get into tennis shoes and all this and that, but at the end of the day, if it's not comfortable on my feet, I'm not gonna wear it.
Who's your favorite player and why?
My favorite player. We talk about football. I gotta go with Walter Payton. The reason why, his mentality, the way that he played the game. If you go back and look at film, you go back and look at highlights, he played the game as an offensive player with a defensive mentality. And I loved that growing up as a kid. A lot of people don't remember the '85 Bears. I vividly remember that because I grew up watching those guys, Mike Singletary, all of those guys. So for me, it just was his mentality. You like Barry Sanders? I played against Barry Sanders. I'm telling my age right now.
Was he hard to tackle?
He was very hard to tackle. Barry Sanders was so hard to tackle. When somebody finally did make a tackle on him in the open field, they made a commercial about it.
Do you have any tips for young athletes playing sports?
Yeah. My tip, I just think whenever you want to set out to accomplish to do anything in life, you gotta have a plan. You have to set goals. A plan without action is just a dream. So my advice to younger athletes like yourself, write down a goal sheet, what you want to accomplish every year, or throughout that period whenever you're running track or you're playing football. Write down the goal sheet. And that way, hang it up right beside your bed. So it's the last thing you see at night before you go to sleep, and it's the first thing you see in the morning. Because it's gonna be times to where you wake up and you're gonna be like, you know what, I don't feel like doing it. That's just how it is. But let that be your motivation every day, because that was my motivation.
What's your favorite movie?
I love entertaining movies. One of my favorite movies, I would probably say Busted Loose with Richard Pryor.
It's way before their time. Way before their time.
Y'all need to check it out. Tell Pop and go let you see it. Funny.
What was your favorite team as a kid?
My favorite team as a kid was the Chicago Bears, the '85 team. I really loved them. I'll tell you another team too. See, I could talk about football all day. But basketball in the '80s, I could not wait to come home and see the Lakers play. It was showtime. It was showtime seeing Magic Johnson, Kareem, and all of those guys.
When did you first learn you could knock the crap out of someone?
I first learned that I could knock the crap out of somebody when I was in high school. See, now when I was in high school, I wasn't big. My 10th grade year, I was about 6 foot at best, 180, 85 pounds. And we got the new coach that came in, and to me, I wanted confidence because some guys were just naturally bigger than me. So what I did to develop that confidence, I started lifting weights. And when and when I got a compliment by a girl in school, like, Takeo, your chest getting big. And so I was like, you know what? So I kept lifting. And at that time, when I went out on the field, I knew that I was stronger than everybody else. And from that point on, I didn't care how big you were, I was gonna drop the hat to you. And that's when I first learned that I could knock the crap out of somebody.
Hey, for those who don't know, what's dropping the hat?
When you drop the hat, that means you take this right here, you see what you hit, you take that crown of your head, you keep your head up, and you try to run it right through his numbers. And I'm not talking about you hit and then you just squat up. You try to run through him, and that's dropping the hat.
Thank you for letting us ask you some questions.
Anytime, Chief, anytime. I appreciate it. Hopefully, in about 10 years, I'll be asking you guys some questions. I'll be up in the booth. And I can say, you know what, these my little homies right here.
Hey, where y'all gonna go to college?
Auburn! It's not hard, son.
Alabama.
This interview is over.
Where you going to college?
I got Oregon.
I'll take one. As long as you don't say that. Hey, I can't even say that other team.
I was joking.
The other team in the state.
Oregon.
Why you don't say I'm gonna go to Oregon? Because of the uniform?
Yeah. I like that spread.
Like the spread? That suits your talents, huh? Fast?
I just like uniforms.
Yeah, by that time, Auburn will have some uniforms too, okay? And you can come and help them out there. Mom and dad, they can drive right down there instead of catching the flight.
Alright.
Keep it local.
Give me your Instagram and Twitter.
Instagram, Twitter page, Takeo Spikes 51. And Instagram is the same thing, at Takeo Spikes 51.
At Vanhorse Instagram.
Dakota Blue _21.